What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Jad here from Puma Plow playing some more Automation Empire. Let's get to it. All right, so last time y'all convinced me to build this stupid big factory that kills my frame rate. Well, actually right now it's running okay. We're getting like 80, so that's okay. Unnecessary, but I guess we'll leave it unless we decide that it is murdering frame rate like way more than it needs to. I don't know. I don't really know if it's all full of boxes or I don't really know yet. That scanner's kind of loud. Cheapers. Did I turn that up today? I think I did. There was a fire or something. David Moon 5, what's going on? How are you? Also anonymous. Anonymous. The Spring Trap Gamer, what's going on? How are you? David Moon 5, I'm feeling a little under the weather tonight, but we're gonna power through as long as I can. I kind of forgot where we're at, Chad. It's been a week since I've played this game. If y'all recall, it's been a week. Okay, so we did oil. We probably need to research oil. That's what we need to do. And if y'all recall, we got rid of our whole research facility, moved it up here to the gold fuels, so we can move it now down to oil. Or we could just truck the oil up here, train the oil, but we should probably just move all this. Doesn't need to be here anyway. Oh yeah. We'll just delete the world. Kind of the best part of this game is just deleting the world. Just watch it burn once in a while. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. I don't know. That's... all right. Screen track camera. Awesome. 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 Is 30 mil a lot of money in this game? Yeah, it's a decent amount. All right, where are we putting this? Because there's like no room. How much do we need to research? We only need to research 200, but so we have 4.7 million research points. That takes 5 alone, and that takes 6. So we still need a lot of research, but there's other things for us to research. So I'm not too worried about that. So let's just put a thingy doofer and a tank and a thingy doofer. Technical names, guys. Technical names. Thingy doofer. A tank. We should be able to put one right here. We'll just go to like 4 if we can get them to fit here. It's not a big deal. But yeah, see, I mean, we do have, 30 mil is a fair bit of money. The interesting thing about this game, we can't put those there. The interesting thing about this game, let's turn this and go the other way. Is that basically once you make money, you never lose. Well, no, how did he say it? If you build something and you delete it, you always get your money back. You know what? We're just going to set up a train line somewhere. This is not... there's not enough room here. Let's just build a... able to build it in here. Let's just see. Let's just see what we can do. The problem is these buildings are kind of... they're kind of big. But yeah, so if you delete something, you get your money back, which is pretty nice. So financially, like money, it's not a big deal basically in this game. If that makes sense. Once you like start getting some cash rolling, it's not really a concern after that. You know what I'm saying? All right, that should work there, and we'll do every other because that's the way this works. Then we can put another and a tank, and then we can just have a short, or we can do a lot of research. We could do a lot of research. We might, actually. Because we do need a lot of research points. I was supposed to do a lot of research, huh? Why not? Gets us closer to, you know, being done. The real value is the friends you made along the way. I feel like you said this yesterday too, didn't you? Didn't you say something about this yesterday about the friends made along the... I feel like we've heard this recently. Oh man, I do you know, value the friendships that we've made along the way in this whole journey that we call Puma Plow here, you know? Just saying. All right, put one there. You betcha. Yeah, we're gonna, since we're here, we might as well just, you know. Problem is, it's not gonna line up. That would line up right there. Ooh, that's fine. We'll make it work, chat. That's the whole thing. We're gonna make it work. I don't know why we need this much. Oh, we can't make it work. Never mind. False alarm. We can't make it work. I'll find a way. I'll put a minecart. Just a bouncing minecart's fine. That's all we really need there. Power lines. Betcha. Power this up. This is getting all the power. You betcha. Let's see. Can we attach anything else down here? No. Didn't lay it out right. Don't tell anybody, chat. Don't tell anybody. It's fine. Oh. Yeah, that's a problem. And that's too close to the edge of the map. All right, we're good. We're back up and running. May have just broken the entire power grid, but you know, we can't take an output out of that. Well, isn't that just a bunch of hooey? Y'all know that? I didn't know that. So do we just put like a little minecart? Can we just like... I feel like it needs to go like this. I feel like there's not going to be room to do what I want to do in here. Can we just like... We could get that one to work right there. Or not. You know, I said I'd figure it out. Maybe I didn't mean it. I should have started building on this end and then, like, you know. Oh, we need a 2 connector. Imagine that. Need a 2 connector, chat. Shocker. Peterbilt built the 100,000 truck. That's pretty cool, Trent. So if we still need a connector that we don't have, okay. Still need a connector we don't have. Dang, Trent, that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. That's a lot of trucks. There's your Captain Obvious moment of the night for you, chat. That's a lot of trucks. Surely we can just make that work, right? Go. Now it's only 1 minecart. Is that enough to really fuel all the research here? Probably not. Be surprised though. We probably should clip off a train because, you know, well, We're kind of out of oil. Kind of out of oil, kind of not all at the same time, you know? We were just selling oil to sell oil, but now we're actually using it for something, so... Probably clip off a train for right now. Oh, of course, that's just a bit outside, but we can put it over here. It's a lot of trucks. Interesting. 2008 to 2023, dang. All right. The more you know. Okay, so for right now, we're just gonna come up here and let's see, just clip and clip. So those trains, they're gonna just sit here and be full. It's just fine, but they won't take any more oil because we kind of need a lot for the research. Yeah, and we could put in another minecart to bring it from here up, but if we do that, we're just going to be out instantly here, so it doesn't really matter. Of course, our factory is producing as much as it possibly can because, well, you know, our factory's a little overpowered by, like, a lot. So, oh, there is that. All right, but once these trains, let's see, the trains are done now, so they're not going to move. So all oil should be, allegedly, it's not. Why is it not? Maybe it won't until the trains aren't there. Is that what it is? Just have the trains drive on. But if I just like, just delete it here, I guess. Well, that train's leaving the chat. He's like, dude, I am out of here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, it's because there's no oil there. That's why. Here, so what if we just turn that off for a second? And now they will just leave the chat. And then we can just take all the oil and use it for research. All right. When there is oil here, that is. I think it just dropped off a train load, so it should be processing now. It's funny, there's a few smelters here and there, and it's way too many. Way too many, but that's okay. It's funny. Y'all made me do that last week. I don't know what I was thinking, but hey. It'll be alright. So yeah. It'll be okay. Never enough. No, Trent, I don't know if you've played this game, but that's just... There's not enough mines on one map to keep up with this factory. Doesn't matter what kind. There's not enough. Just saying. There is no more oil, Trent. The only thing I can do, which I'll go ahead and do, is put in a... put water supply to all these, which will help. Was it chat or just... Oh... You know what, Fire Shadow? It may have just been you. Now that you mentioned that, bro. It may have just been Fire. Is that lined up? It is so hard to tell, right? There. Watch that not be lined up. Yeah, we might have to blame Fire on this one. That is true, Fire. That's okay, though, because it was funny, right? So, actually, since we're increasing the production by all these, we may end up putting in a second train line. Just to help get the oil to the factory. Because obviously that's our issue right now, since there is oil here, and of course there's nothing over there. So the issue is getting the oil to the factory itself. Not that it's like a problem or anything, but, you know, we can... If we can increase our flow, we might as well, you know. Might as well. Too bad you can't use the pipelines for, like, you know, moving oil across the map or something, right? That'd be nice. It's worth it. I don't know about that fire, but we'll go with it for now. It's fine. I mean, hey, it's funny if nothing else, you know? It's funny if nothing else, fire. And you know, I'm always down for like a good bad idea in a video game, right? I'm always down for a good bad idea. So it's all good. It is all good, bro. All right, put that there. We'll run this to there. You betcha. This looks like a lot more than the last time you... What's after gold? Oh, man, that's a... Well, so there's, you know, oil, I guess, would be the next, like, thing we started pulling out of the ground. You have coal, iron, gold, and oil. Those are your 4 mineable, like, resources, right? So right now we're actually taking the gold. Let's see, over here through this plant. And we're processing it from gold ore into gold. And then we're running it via minecart line up and over to this factory, right? Wait for it, here. And currently this is not being used for anything, but this is gold fuel. So you take your coal and your gold and you combine it to make gold fuel. We get to use that for other stuff too, I believe. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. Right now we're working on our oil supply. What I'm doing right now. Rockets. Fire Shadow, what I was planning on doing, I've always wanted to do it with rockets. Always wanted to do this idea. And I never have. I've always wanted to make a rocket of each finished material. So like, yeah, just a rocket of each finished material. So if we look up here, like, basically a rocket of each thing on here. Almost, not like ash, but like, you know, I guess if we look on like here probably. So have like metal fuel, have ethanol, have fruity pebbles, have plate, have, you know, capacitors, have gold fuel, just like pretty much everything that we can. Have a dedicated rocket of each material to send to, you know, hang out with Elon or whatever, you know. I think that would be really, really cool. And I've always wanted to do that, and I never have. Okay, so we need to elevate the pipe to get over here. Let's just grab off of this elevated part here, because why not? Or can we not hook up to that? Hello? Yeah. Watch this. We're just going to run it right across the minecart line, because why not? We might as well. Then we'll tie into it over there, but we also have to come over here. We have to go like... that'll work. But that's what I was thinking, Fires. Have a dedicated rocket basically to each material. I think that would be really, really, I think that would be really cool, personally. So, that's my thought. But we'd have to have, that's going to be quite a rocket garden and box makers, and that's going to be crazy, you know? Alright, so these guys should all have water now. We should have water everywhere on these mines. Oil pumps. Alright, we're good there. So, in theory, this number here should be creeping up. I mean, not right now, because obviously the train's here to load. But in general, this number should be creeping up right now. Just because, you know, we just increased all of them by like 30%. So, yeah. At least that's the theory, right? That number should be going up. Allegedly. I don't know if it's going to be worth having a second minecart, though. We're at 18's our men here, right? I mean, they're pumping away. Here comes the train load from over yonder, so. What does that one have? 5. It's not terrible. Okay, this is unloading. I mean, ideally, this should be filling up here. But, like, we ideally need to move it to the factory at the same time, you know? We'll just let that go for now. And I was about to say, I think we have research we can claim. That's good. 47,000, 57,000 points, somewhere in there per facility, so that's good. That's a fair bit of research right there. And we have extra oil, which is good as well, so. Or sorry, oil. Oil. I gotta say it right. Oil. Yeah, and we're still running through this. That factory, there's not enough oil on the map to keep up with that factory, so not really worried about that. All right, so for right now, oil is gonna be fine. What does oil go into? Oh, but we gotta have the red. Yeah, we don't have that yet, right? Actually, we just unlocked the farming aspect of this game. Okay. We have unlocked that. We need to make capacitors, and then we can unlock rockets. We have everything else, actually. Well, then the ethanol as well. But farming. So, golly, we need a huge area for this. See, I also got to think about where do we want to set up a rocket garden eventually. Actually, looking at this. So we've already, what's our record? 29.6 without even trying. Okay, so we do not need to worry about moving like a quantity of products right now. Because we've already hit like the max number for everything that needs to be unlocked. So really what we need to do is we need to just let research. We need to pick an area for our farming, and then we need to probably set an area aside for our rocket garden. We might have to make this smaller so we can use this area. We also do have to hit 45. Oh, we're so close to that. That's actually an achievement right there. If we get 30, and then if we get 45, that's another achievement. We'll work on that later. We might have to spam a few trains for that. But for the farming aspect of the game here, probably this area right here would be good. A nice, you can make it take up quite a bit of room. You don't have to, but you can. Where's the edge of this map over here, though? Okay, so the minecart line is just off the edge of the map. So what I'm thinking is the power lines get moved, and then we just use this area right here. So just don't mind me. We're just gonna nuke all this real quick. We'll replace them right away, don't worry. Clean this up a little bit because we don't need all that. Yeah, another coal factory. It's not really being utilized, but that's okay. All right, so let's run this like not go where I want to go. That's fine. Close enough. Basically just moving this out of my way for farming. Okay, so you have 2 different farms in here, and I forget. Yeah, so you have your red and you have your green, basically. And then you mix them and it becomes Fruity Pebbles. At least that's what the little picture looks like to me. So that's why I'm always like, yeah, Fruity Pebbles. Not at all. And I'm aware. But it's funny, so it's okay. Alright, so let's see. How do these work any direction? Okay. There's no right way and no wrong way on these. Which is interesting. So basically what you have to have is you have to have Oh, we'll probably do bins all through these. And then you got to have the ability to hook up water to the end, and then you can daisy chain all your water through them, which is pretty nice. But like I said, I think we're going to do bins. We got to have a gap like that. So these don't require power, but they do require water. Definitely water. And we're going to need a couple factories for this too. How many is that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, for here we might as well do 10. That's probably way more than we will ever need. But never enough Fruity Pebbles. I mean, the goal in the past always was to send Fruity Pebbles to space, so we will continue that tradition. Can we just, like, bring that? That would be so nice if that would work. Oh, it's not. How much extra water's in that system? Quite a bit there. We can make that work. We can just put a offset. All right. Okay, so we might have to add another water tank, but that's fine. Not a big deal. So, does the spacing work out? I don't actually remember. It's been a while since I've messed with this stuff. Don't know if the spacing actually works out for this or not. I think it does. I think you put like that, right? No, not like that. Okay. Maybe the spacing doesn't work out. Short? You have to put a long and a short? That's gonna hurt OCDs right here, isn't it? Chat, how do we feel about that? If we have to repeat that, we can at least make it a pattern, so it doesn't hurt everybody's OCD. Just most of your OCD. That's gonna be awkward. And you can run a minecart line between all these, but obviously tanks are the most efficient way to move anything. So I rather kind of just do tanks through here. But yeah. Then we get to set up some factories for this too, because we have to smelt this stuff. We definitely have to smelt it. And it's fun. It's fun. It'd be nice if we could have 4 remote connectors, 4 different colors, because, you know, you got your factories. And when you set this all up, you really either need 2 factories or you got to keep it using a lot more boxes and stuff, or tanks inside of factories. Which is fine, but it's kind of annoying at the same time. We'll just put that on there for now.
Bbear0313 cheered Dex 100, and as you know, John, whoever smelt it dealt it.
Do you guys have smell-o-vision now or something? Bear? I'm so confused. Bear, thanks for the bits. Appreciate them. I totally didn't repeat a pattern, by the way. Fine. Wild Time Cat, just well. Appreciate the bits, Bear. Thank you. Wow. So now we get to do it again for red, by the way. We'll just do it right here. Just, you know. These won't be hooked up, so it doesn't really matter. All right. Come on. Bear, how is the, or that's tomorrow, isn't it? Softball. Maybe it's tomorrow. I don't remember. Now, if all these are actually hooked up, this might be a miracle, chat. Just throwing that out there. These are actually all hooked up. Call me a genius or something. A prank, you don't have to, trust me. Tomorrow. Gen Z, it is going, man. It's going. First off night tonight. Oh, holy cow, Bear. Wow. Gen Z, I'm doing all right, man. Feeling a little under the weather today, but, you know, we're, oh, that is, hello. We are thriving and vibing. We're getting through it, you know? Or something. Yeah, feeling a little, I don't know. A little sick tonight. That's okay. That's... Now, if we get jiggy with it down here, we should be able to maneuver the water pipe to make this all work. Hopefully. Yeah. We might be able to make this work. But the problem is I don't know if that's going to want to connect like that. And then we got to go over to get to this. Oh. Oh, how slick is that? Okay. All right. And we're at 38 out of 40 on our water. So it's almost like we drew it up this way, you know? We didn't, but it's almost like we did. All right, so the farms are, whatever, efficient. And then eventually there's a greenhouse that we can unlock, which makes them 25% more efficient. So eventually we have to unlock that still. That requires researching the Fruity Pebbles. So that is a later problem, or a later thing we get to do. This wouldn't be bad for rockets here either, honestly. So now we need a factory, chat. We need a factory to basically smelt this stuff down. So you gotta like dry it, run it through the furnaces, which is kind of weird, but like whatever. I'm thinking I like put something right here and then have outputs over on this side, and bada bing, bada boom, we're done, you know? Keep it simple. Question is, how big can we make this? 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 10, 12, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. I was hoping to get a 12 by 12, but if we go an extra that way, and then it makes up for it, right? Sure. And actually, those are lined up just to go straight. Wow. Like we did that on purpose. And run like that. We can run a train. And a train. Man, kind of crazy. Gotta go. Gotta watch the football game. Enjoy the football game. I hope your team wins, Gen Z. We'll catch you, bro. We will catch you. You know, it helps if you put stuff in the right place. Not out there. Unlike my team last night that, you know, didn't know how to catch a football, but anyway. Hashtag not salty. Zach, what's going on, man? How you doing today? Welcome in. What's poppin'? So the problem is going to become that we only have 3 remote connectors, and we're going to have 4 products here, because you got to have inputs and outputs for, you know, 2 products. So that's 4, you know, it's math, chat, you know, every once in a while. But I think what we'll do is we'll run our inputs on remotes and probably output on, like, not remotes. Kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know. So if we put this over here and we run that. Now now we can start moving product in.
Black Cat 1ST cheered Dex 100. I am drinking the Honolulu Blue Kool-Aid.
Okay. Congratulations, Black Cat. I don't know what you want me to say to that. Whatever. Wow, Skillet. Wow, I'm not that salty. It is what it is. I mean, football team lost, football team lost. You know what I mean? Not the end of the world. Just a game.
Black Cat 1ST cheered Dex 100. If you know, you know.
Oh, Black Cat, I don't know. I don't know then. I don't know. But I mean, hey, maybe margarita would make my throat feel better. I don't know. So sure, I'll take a margarita. Let's go. How about that? Why not? All right, so let's see here. We're going to have to build a different factory because we are doing two things in here and we don't have outputs for that with our remote connectors. So we're actually going to have to do the old like, what's it called? Like an old style factory, kind of. I really should separate this into two buildings, but I kind of don't want to, you know? It's all good, Zach. I just, you know, feeling a little under the weather, but hey, it's all good, dog, you know? It's all good. Not a big deal. I'll be okay. May not stream as long as I'm supposed to tonight, but I'll be okay. Right, can we move that back one? Let's see. I will say though, honestly, like genuinely shocked that the outcome of that game was what it was last night. Genuinely surprised. Yeah. Blogger, what's going on? Welcome in. How are you? I really was, though. But that's why they play the games and don't just, you know, sit around and talk about it on paper. That's why you got to play the games, right? I'm just saying. All right. So that'll be 2. I think we probably try to do 3 and 3. That'd be 3 there. I've lost count now. Hold on. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Go. But you know what? I just keep losing count. It's the Dayquil chat. I'm telling you. It's the Dayquil. By the way, those of you that play Railroads Online, they put out a beta update today. And man, there are signs in there now that are kind of sick. I thought about playing that tonight, honestly. You can build a town now. There's like houses and all kinds of cool stuff. It's crazy what all is in the beta update. I almost played it. I really did. I almost did. Almost played it today. But then I kind of think it may have eaten some of our trains. So, and by, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it ate like 90% of our trains. So, I could only find like 2 trains on the whole map. So, yeah. So I'm not sure what happened there, but it was kind of big sad, you know. Like I could find like a Betsy and the bigger Betsy, and then like my train with the American flags on it, and that's pretty much it. So, that was kind of big sad right there. I was like, where's all the other engines, you know? They're gone. Having to grind away to get it back. Dude, Lagerbert, what's going on? How are you? I'm doing everything wrong. Ghost.
Skillet89 just resubscribed for 3 months. When you get it with ads and forgot to resubscribe.
You forgot to resubscribe. Skillet, thanks for that resub. I appreciate it. Howdy there, Ghost in the Sim, random person on the internet telling me I'm doing everything wrong. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Oh, goodness. Howdy, welcome in. What's poppin'? Get hit with ads and forgot to resubscribe. Wow. It happens. It definitely happens. You know, I wish there was a world where we could just, like, not have any ads, but, you know, as a content creator, man, ads are great, right? Oh, ads are the best thing ever, chat. And I hate to say it, but they, you know, it helps pay the bills. Not gonna lie, it does. Definitely helps pay the bills. All right. So this is going to be a less efficient factory than, like, you know, all of our other ones, but I think we really need a ton of this. You know what I mean, chat? I don't think we really do. All right, so we can use one remote connector for an output. We just can't use, we can't use two, but we can use one. So that's a start somewhere, right? That is definitely a start. Problem is, how many of these can we really put? And we should probably just do, like, I did forget some lifty movers. It's the Dayquil, chat. I'm telling you. That was Source, thank you. It's the Dayquil. My brain's all cloudy, alright? How about that? So hold up here. We just need to make this one longer. And then we put the thingy do for next to it. Really doesn't have to go there. Go back one. And then we'll use remote connector over here. And then we'll put the wrong belt in first, and then we'll grab the right belt. And then we'll be golden to put the thingy mover in. And then, you know, it's a whole thing. Blogger, what's everyone up to tonight? Trying to concentrate while not feeling well. That's what I'm up to. What are you up to, bro? And being told by random people on the internet I'm doing everything wrong. But, you know, that's just another day as a streamer. Oh, I put the wrong thingy do for in there. Need to put this thingy do for in so it'll actually do its thingy, its job, you know? That's the wrong one again, chat. Maybe this whole doing everything wrong, you're not, maybe Ghost is onto something. Just saying. Alright, now we replicate that over here and here, and then for these we'll have to do something else. Will have to be more of a thing. Let's do the right thingy do for this time, you know? What an amazing idea, chat. Alright. Storms, if it was a new person that we didn't know, feel free, but, like, you're not gonna ban Ghost, okay? Just saying. That's not gonna happen. Alright? Although, you know, I have been timed out in her streams, so, you know, unjustly, by the way. Unjustly timed out, all right? So, let's see, over here, because we can sneak out the green wherever. But on this side, we're going to have to use, like, tanks to accomplish the same thing, but with tanks. So that's going to be fun. Or something. So we'll probably just turn this whole thing. Thinking if we just turn this last one, we go like that. And then we can put the thing here. And the throwaway conveyor belt there. And then tank. In there. Does that make sense, y'all? The answer is yes, chat. Telling you it's the Dayquil. At least that's what that's my story, okay, chat? How about that? And then throwaway conveyor, turn it on. Another throwaway conveyor. How's it going? Welcome in. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? And do these actually... By golly, George, look at that. Kind of wasn't planned, but like kind of encouraged. Okay, so then if we put this here, that doesn't line up with anything, of course. It's going, just sitting on a fire. I bet that's kind of warm. And we can have two outputs there. I'm assuming you're monitoring a fire, right? Like not physically sitting on a fire. That would be kind of toasty. Yeah, I got you. I'm just a smart one. Sorry, it happens sometimes, you know. And then over here, we can just run large tank up there, and we can put the correct thing in here. There we go. Add, and then there's that. And then if we're real, it doesn't really matter. We can just put it over here. Put it right there, couldn't we? I do believe so. Okay. Because remember, we can remote connector into these. Remote connectors are pretty much the best thing on this game. Monorails are pretty good too, though. All right, now we have a little functional factory here. Take a water source. Why don't these have water? What's wrong with... Oh, we're over capacity here by 10. Oh. The more you know. Didn't know that. That looks like it's gonna connect. Oh, it looked like it had a little... Not gonna connect. Make it connect. There we go. Now we have water for all this. Okay. Sweet. I think we did it, chat. Now we need a factory that's going to combine these two. And I think that's all we use it for, right? Is just... I don't think it goes into anything else, right? Oh, it does, though. Dang it, Bobby. Oh, okay, we need a factory that combines. Is what we need now. And we know that those can be small, but very efficient. 6 by 12 is plenty. Like, way too much, honestly. Probably put that, like, right here. Run... I don't know. Or do we just set it literally right there? We could do that, too. Like... That's what... This will probably work out. Let's see. It's in a spot you've wanted to burn for a while. Gotcha. Interesting. Well, I hope everything works out on your fire. No injuries and stuff like that, you know. All right. Oh, no injuries. That's the best case, right? And then we can put... Let's see. We can do all remote connectors in here. Because we're going to take these two and make one product, so... Gotcha. All thingy doofers with trumpers. They're short. These are going to be super efficient. Because there's no travel time there. I like that. Alright. Alright, there's that. How's it going? Welcome in. What's poppin'? Ah, you're gonna wait for it to dry out and then help it start. Sounds like Pyromaniacs. I mean, I'm here for it. How's this game? Played a while ago. So nothing has changed with this game. There are no updates or anything like that. This game is done. They're not gonna touch the game, but it is a fun game. I really like the game. I have a good time with it. It is unfortunate that there's no like updates or anything, but it is what it is, you know? It is what it is, you know? Alright, so that's already going, making Fruity Pebbles. Let's go. I'm here for it. But yeah, so that's the only kind of unfortunate thing about this game is there are no updates and will be no updates, so. Jagger, what's going on? How you doing today? Welcome in. Alright. What's poppin'? Jagger, I'm feeling a little under the weather, but, you know. We're gonna try to make it through it. To me, the worst thing to be, like, sick with when you're trying to stream is, like, a sore throat. That hurts the more you talk, but hey. It is what it is, you know? It is what it is. Dayquil is helping right now, so. Yeah. Alright, so this is all fired up and ready to go. Let's see. We put in another row, it's going to be a short row, which is fine. know how much of this we really need, because really the finished product here, we're sending that to space. That's that. Yeah. We're sending that to space. Day 0 of a week. Leo, Big Al, let's go, man. GG's, a week-long vacation. Holy cow. Well, I hope you get to enjoy it, Big Al. Oh, and Big Al, that millet, sorghum, whatever, in Discord yesterday, that's at a research place. We'll just say that much. So that's why there was, and then like corn right there, you know? Yeah. That is why. I know it seems weird. But yeah, that's what it is. They got all kinds of things planted, we'll just say. Actually, it's the place we met at, Big Al. It's the farm we met at. So, yeah. Yep. All right, that's plenty in here as far as I'm concerned. That's enough there. And I think we have to research it. I think we had to research that. Yep, exactly, Big Al, exactly. Yep. So that was the place. It's we saw it the other day, and then I was like, oh, we have to go back just for the meme, you know. So we went by there the other night. Plus, we had to go do a little spying on a farmer that might have had a combine without a rear axle under a combine. And, you know, you gotta go see that, you know. You don't see that every day, you know, so. Oh, hey, look, we have oil, chat. Because our oil hasn't been going anywhere, so. We finally have oil. Gotcha on the fire. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, so that gets made. The red we need to make into the ethanol with oil. Oil. We really should have had the red come out right here. Oh, well, we could actually sneak a train line out like right here or something out of that building. All I gotta throw on my true my true twang over here, my oil, you know, not that fancy oil. Ew. How about 710 fluid? How about that? Is that better? 710 oil. Ed and I do say oil. Okay, that's actually something we do, like, legitimately. Legitimately, we do say oil. Alright, so if we have to get oil and we have to get red, then that oil is going to come from a ways. Ugh. Ugh. It's going to be quite a minecart line. Because I'm thinking we just plop a little factory right up in this area and then make it work, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can go start from up here then. Just like that. That's all we need. Speaking of, like, well, nobody was speaking of it, but I'm excited because I saw a thing last night about the Rust update, y'all. Black Cat, thanks for the bits. There's a new helicopter in Rust, chat, and I'm super excited about it, okay? I'm super, super, super excited about it. I haven't been in Rust yet because our server wasn't working last night. Which it did this last, like, wipe as well. It took a little time for it to decide to want to work, but I think that might actually work out right there. We just go from that door and boop boop. But like there's a helicopter. Like it kind of almost looks like a like the old like in the TV show MASH. It kind of reminded me of like the helicopter you always used to see on MASH. There are parachutes, Dave. There's all kinds of stuff in this new update. It's kind of wild. Honestly, what all's in this update. Okay, so we just need to steal the red. So we're just gonna take a blue remote connector and just plop that right on there. You know? I don't know. I'm very excited for October. Let's put it that way. Very, very, very excited for October. Yes, Tomcat. When I was looking at the update last night, I was talking to it was during the football game. And I literally was like, wow, Tomcat's gonna love this. There's hot air balloons that literally have armor on like the basket. They're like heavy metal hot air balloons, and it made me laugh so hard. I was like, Tomcat is gonna be all about this. I laughed really. Yeah. Yeah. That's like straight that they put that in there for you, Tomcat. I'm convinced. You can't tell me otherwise. All right. You can't tell me otherwise. But I'm super excited for October there for Rust. All right, so we need to sneak some oil out of here, and I'm kind of thinking maybe we put a couple tanks and then steal it off the side here. I think we can do that. Yeah, super excited for October, chat. It's gonna be a ton of fun, man. The grind is gonna be back with Rust. We're gonna be playing it a bunch. At least on night streams, so Tuesday, Mondays and Fridays for sure. Possibly some other nights, you never know. Maybe a day stream. Probably not day streams. Yeah. Interesting. Sean. All right. All right, so that will take oil from here, and I think we need to run this probably like over by the building just to why not make it as squiggly as possible. Maybe claim our research while we're here too. Why not claim it? But yeah, I'm super excited for Rust. I don't know. I think it's going to be a great time. There's lots of ideas that I have for this next Rust server. Some good, some bad, some that'll happen, and most of them probably won't. Let's be honest. Most of them probably won't happen. But we can always hope. I'm gonna keep this over here away from everything. Gonna need as much land as possible. This map's kind of interesting with the whole like center being taken up by a mountain after all. Kind of annoying, but it'll work. Yeah, probably some of my ideas won't happen, but that's okay. That's okay. And as some, I know people say, well, not with that attitude. And yeah, you're right. It's all right. You know, we should just employ, you know, I run dual track everywhere on these minecarts. I probably should just start doing single tracks. On some of these longer runs, I don't have to have dual track. I just have to allow plenty of room for the cart to kind of like bounce back is all. You don't have to have it. It's just nice to have it. Probably more efficient, like speed-wise, to have the dual. But, again, you don't have to, so. Alright, so we're going to be hauling from a bit of a way away, so we'll go ahead and put a bigger tank in here just to have a little capacity. We can actually unload like a whole train. So, have our blue connectors for the oil. Probably should put some minecart track in there, and you know, minecarts would be nice as well. All right, and then we're gonna be able to make that work or not. We're gonna try. Clean. Let's go. I'm here for it. And we may shift our track on this other end over here. But yeah, so it lines up just perfect and we don't have to, yep. Not a big deal. I think I did that right? I not have. I did. Hooray. Back, what's going on? How you doing? These are minecart lines even. They're just kind of, you know. They have real train lines too. Like diesel locomotives over here. Here. So I've actually cut them off because I wanted my oil, but these are the bigger lines. Here, let's bring on a diesel locomotive. Come on. Oh, we gotta wait for the whole thing to go. Stand by. It'll be here eventually, I swear. We got some extra oil here right now, so we can sell some right now. It doesn't really matter. Still moving. Oh, we have them down here too. What am I on about? No. Yep, there they are. There's one of the engines. Got trains down here hauling plate out. That's just kind of maintaining our money and keeping us going the right direction right now. All that stuff there. We do need to make a gold plate factory eventually as well. But that's gonna be, yeah. Require a long minecart line to make that all happen too. I might wait for monorails, honestly. Because really to unlock monorails, yeah, we need them. What makes... How do you make the regular ones? So that's just gold. Okay. Gold and iron. Okay. That's not bad. All right, but first we're making, what are we making here again? I forget. Is it ethanol? Yeah, making ethanol here. Okay. Too many products. You know, this game is fairly simple compared to, like, say a Factorio or even a Satisfactory, but sometimes you're just like, now wait, what am I doing here? At least in a game like Satisfactory, you know, I don't typically play that alone, so it's like, all right, guys, you have to tell me what we were doing because I totally forgot. Just saying. Oh, that game's fun. I miss that game so much. I wish that update would come out, like, and be like final and stuff. That game is so much fun. It's great. I miss it. I'm breaking stuff. I mean, probably, Sean, yeah. We're making a tugboat. How does that work? Wolf Boy, what's going on, man? How you doing tonight? We're not playing Minecraft, guys. We're not making like a tugboat or... I don't know. anything in Minecraft. We're not playing Minecraft, chat. They ruined it with the cave and cliff thing. Just saying. Mostly the way they changed like all the mining and stuff. I just can't stand it personally. Cannot stand it. Okay, so why? Oh, I know why this isn't working. I was like, why is this not working? There we go. Now we need an output tank somewhere hiding in here as well. All right, so now what do we do with that? That get turned into, okay. Okay, so now we need another factory. Production chains, am I right? But the good news is the other product we need, the gold fuel's right here, so that's good. So now we need another little factory. Oh my god, it never stops, chat. It never stops. Actually, I'd like to have a way to steal some of that out of here too. Because that's a product we can send to space. We need more. This one might be limited just on the oil because it's such a far run. Got almost tempted to say we need more. But there's plenty here. This is all just full and all throwing stuff away at this point. Which is, oh my god. Ooh, okay. We have a lot, but we're not doing anything with it, so it's fine. Actually, let's get a... There's no... need to research that eventually. We need a lot more research points still, y'all. Like, a lot. Another 6 million or something. We have 6.8 right now, but we still need a lot. I feel like that oil's not getting us much, oh, I don't have water in there either. That's probably why. That's fine. Alright, so if we do another factory... Yeah, that's already full. Okay. Another factory, and we combine the ethanol and the gold fuel. I think we need to do that across here. Where's that cut out? That's not new, so. We got more coal than we can do. More coal than we can shake a stick at, you know. Kind of crazy. Alright. Didn't quite mean to do that, but that's fine. Where's our power even come from? I don't remember. It's down here somewhere. I broke it all. Yeah, we have 185 power going on that system now. And that does not connect to the other side of the map either. Golly. So if we just put a door right there and a door right there, we can just run a minecart right between the buildings here. Green connector there. Connector there, why not? Doesn't matter. Alright, now that'll bring over the ethanol. Just tuck our tanks up here on this one. Okay, and then we'll need something to go from there over. Probably just gonna do, and that's the wrong. Okay. That's the wrong place, but whatever. Once you place the door, you can't, well, now we can't put that there because of that door. Once you place the door, you cannot get rid of the door, which is, it's the wrong. Which is very unfortunate, honestly. That's all right. Oh. You just run a little minecart line here. Doesn't need to be like fancy and elevated or anything. Just run it all on the ground. Really matter. Of course, we have this. Oh, really? Be in the way, of course. Why wouldn't you be? Thinking about running tanks all the way, but that's a lot of tanks for no benefit. Now that power line's gonna be in my way. Watch. Okay, we still can't run that there, so let's run it this way then. For once, a power pole wasn't in my way, which actually that one doesn't even need to be there. It's not in use. So not a big deal. I don't know if I can turn that enough in there to make that all work. Alright. Load that up with like 10 mine carts. Probably enough. It's not that far of a run, and we're not going to have a ton of demand here either. Oh, I'm okay. That all filled up. That's why I was like, wow, that's so much oil sitting there. Everything's full. Right, now we put combiners in here. But tonight is the night of combiners, apparently. Let's make sure that's going to work. Awful close to that tank, but looking fine. Alright. Requires water, right? Yeah. Okay, so we'll just have a little bit of ash we'll have to get rid of first, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Come on, we have water now. Quit making that. There we go. All right. And put all these in. Why not? Let's do it. Really would like to get some rockets going, y'all. That's not what that goes. Really like to get some rockets going. That's all wrong, actually. Everything about this is wrong. Okay, now we can, let's see. 2, that's not going to be enough for another one anyway, so it's fine. It was wrong, but it really doesn't matter at the end. It'll matter for the next row, though, probably. Assuming we put another row in, which we might as well, because we have the supply here. Definitely have lots of supply. That's not our issue. Oh, and all right. Okay, then we can put another row in, which will have to go down. Right, gonna line up like it should, but that's alright. Because that tank, that's fine. Really matter. Getting farther away, there we go. And not enough room there, which is fine. I think this is gonna end up producing way more than we need anyway. Worried about it. And we could probably put a third row, but for now we'll probably hold off on that. Those are not spaced out correctly. We're gonna do it. We should do it right. Make it all nice and even. Somebody will have a coronary if I don't. Problem is moving my screen and the mouse, you know? Big Al, you know I'm right. Somebody'll grump if it's off by one space. You know I'm right. Some random person on the internet will tell me I'm doing everything wrong. Just saying.